And we do see Armor Veterancy 2 coming up, so there will be MGs, although for the Panzers themselves, they aren't so good. It's more the Stu and Cheezburglar that actually benefits from those machine guns. There we go. Guns being manned, and the Panther firing away, not really hitting anything though. Do you see these pioneers right behind the enemy, the lines? Not entirely sure on their purpose though. Again, he feels a bit too defensive instead of actually trying to put some pressure. For example, he could move here with the Panzer IV, take some territory, knock out those machine gun nests, and take this as well. And we see a fresh British assault going straight through the bridge. And the Panther might try and move in alongside these Grenadiers, or possibly even the Pioneers. First shot fire, and we see mortar rounds going in as well. Bren gun section right in a slightly unfortunate situation, hitting the mine, taking quite a lot of losses. Cromwell now moving in. Will the Panther move in? Yes, there we go. Panzer V on the spot. So clearly not the 21st Panzer Division, as they never actually got any Panthers. And another spigot round going off. I suppose it might be the 12th SS that might be supporting the 716th, though then they did actually receive Panthers. And there we go, opening up on the Cromwell. Cromwell taking quite a bit of fire, but Piet's getting close on the Panther. Panther will need to retreat. Piet rounds actually not penetrating, and mortar fire actually hitting. And we do see Tara has been chosen as the doctrine. Apparently hoping for a King Tiger very soon. Main gun destroyed on the Cromwell. Panther exposing its rear to the Piets. Oh dear, this could easily end up horrifically. And oh dear, it's awfully close to that Churchill AVRE, and it looks like it might fire a spigot round. Yes, killing the gunner. And oh dear, this Panther is awfully exposed. It will have to retreat for repairs quickly before all is lost. Cromwell is wrecked, and Sappers moving in with the Piets, hoping to slay the beast. Main gun destroyed. Oh no, and oh dearie me, looks like this AVRE might move in for a final spigot round. Yes, there we go, spigot round, heavy shell, and oh dear, the Panther is lost alongside a medic who tried to save some of his brethren. Certainly not a good move. You generally don't want your Panther when it's that heavily damaged too close to the front line. You bit here would have been better. And of course, moving in that Panzer IV would also have been of help. He could always have moved it back afterwards, but instead he just decided to split out his forces too much. And we see the pack being moved in. Artillery hitting here apparently, or was it the spigot round? I'm not entirely sure, but the mortar team has been absolutely annihilated. And looks like the central area is finally going into the hands of the British. Will the Wehrmacht be able to seize it back? And we see the Panzer IV and those Grenadiers moving towards the west to try to stop this. And another AVRE round just annihilating those Grenadiers. I'm not entirely sure why he keeps throwing his Grenadiers at this AVRE like that. He really should spread them out with such an unit right nearby to really provide some heavy explosives to really tear apart his Grenadiers. In fact, he lost 9 Grenadiers at that. That's really bad thing to do. And Panzer IV maneuvering back, and we do also see that the King Tiger is ready to be called onto the field very soon. Another Panther also being readied to join up. And we shall have to see what this Panzer IV does. Apparently moving up here to the suspected now front line, might join in the assault, or at least act as a deterrent for any enemy assaults. Looks like these Grenadiers are finally getting a bit ready, costing a bit to reinforce though. It looks like they might only be needing one though to replenish a fresh team. British really appearing in large numbers, and we're also seeing a 17-pounder gun. Will certainly make it very difficult for a head-on assault. AVRE taking a shot from the pack. And we do have the Panther joining up. British troops taking a bit of fire, lieutenants nearby. We'll have to see, and I'm not entirely sure what that Panzer IV does though. Seems to be moving off elsewhere. Might be wanting to join up with this Panther. And we do see the Grenadiers lining up for the assault. Will they actually do it? Or not? In fact, let's speed up since this is actually taking quite a bit of time. Still mulling about, not really anything happening, and there we go. First engagement again. Panzer IV taking a bit of a shot from the front, and AVRE taking a bit of fire. Nothing really happening. Spigot round fired, knocking out the anti-tank gun, and now the Panther is on the field as well, firing away, almost doing quite a lot of damage to that AVRE. And the Panzer IV takes a 17-pounder round. Almost wrecked, but the Pioneers are quick to repair. Sappers taking out a bit of fire. Brent Gunners buttoning up the Panzer IV. Churchill moving in, might want to knock out the Panzer IV with a spigot round. Does not quite succeed and gets in with the range of the Panther. Grenadier still waiting around, not really pulling into the attack. And we see another attempt by the reconnaissance to take some territory, coming under fire from this LMG team. And looks like everything is calmed down here again. And what is this? We do see Nebelwerfer rockets being equipped, the Wolfram 40, also known as the Stuka zu Fuß. Stuka on foot, and looks like this reconnaissance section is taking quite a bit of fire though. But marksman fire does take out a Grenadier before they are retreating once more. And let's return to Mr. Cheezburglar, who seems to be taking a bit of a cheese break. And a 25-pounder gun howitzer is ready as well. This inactivity from the German commander, Mr. Germaster, could really end up very badly if he doesn't really try to seize the initiative by now. And there we go, rocket barrage. We're probably going right here. We'll have to see what the actual effects and results will be. Oh dear, that was a repair team that was quite effectively knocked out. Crocodile tanks also being ready. And let's speed this up a bit. Not really much happening for the moment. And this is a good maneuver, actually using this to... No, apparently he decided to attack right here and instead ended up right in that line of fire. My bad, I would have thought he would try and move in here and then assault this position from the west. Instead now his Grenadiers are exposed to this spigot, equipped mortar, the AVRE, but retreating in full force. Still no King Tiger though. And let's speed up again, and we do hear howitzer rounds going in. Hitting right here at the suspected position of the infantry that retreats. Sherman Firefly ready. Still no heavy fighting, all force building. An awful lot of teams in fact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Several lieutenants, a captain, and a bunch of tanks as well. And we see a Cromwell command tank as well. Quite interesting. And looks like they might be lining up for an assault here. Grenadiers though lining up, and we see Veterancy 3 for the German armor. Armored skirts for the Panzer IV and the Panther. But looks like this Panzer IV is severely outgunned due to the Sherman Firefly, and might want to get out of there before it loses the duel. Unless those Panzer Shreks can knock that Firefly out in a jiffy. Panzer IV apparently not joining in the fun, but still remaining in range of the Firefly. That's not entirely the best idea though. Gun destroyed, a lot of armor skirts have been knocked off. The Panzer IV, AVRE knocking out a large amount of German infantry, absolutely horrific, and the Panzer IV careens out of control. Oh dear, oh dear. And the Panther apparently did not decide to join in again. I'm not entirely sure why he's not really focusing on the main efforts and really focusing his armor, instead just sending him out by piecemeal and really losing him in horrific ways. As that Panther really could have tipped the scales in favor for that force right here and knocked out that Firefly and of course the AVRE. And looks like, yes, the AVRE is finally knocked out by the Panther. But now this area is lost due to the lack of it, the armor, and of course the Panther 4, which could have helped there. Duel between the Panther and the Firefly. And Panther getting buttoned up, and we do see these Pioneers hiding from the trench, firing at anything that gets close, scorching it. And the Panther continues to be buttoned up, not really having much luck, though firing away but not really killing any infantry. And now the Sherman is quick to move in, firing another shot. Rocket barrage moving in, killing a bit of British infantry and forcing some of it into a retreat. One catching fire in a most horrific display. And we see Fair, the half-track, probably going to be equipped also with rocket upgrades. Still no King Tiger though, and I do see a bit of a lull again, so once more let's speed up things. Then looking like to be quite a long fight. Looks like this 17-pounder is going to get knocked down, and we see the captain possibly victorying in some artillery, as that is his ability, in that he can direct any artillery to actually fire on his point, no matter the range. Interesting ability, but he continues to run his infantry right into the line of fire, which on the other hand is quite a bit unfortunate and causing him quite a large amount of grief. King Tiger ready and taking fire from the Firefly, but not actually moving in to deal with this. Oh dearie me. Another rocket upgrade for the half-tracks. And I'm hearing artillery firing here. Looks like another Grenadier team has been lost. In fact, doesn't look like he has much infantry left. Only one team of Grenadiers. He will certainly need to replace them or get something else like Knight's Cross holders. King Tiger firing away at this Sherman Firefly, but not much luck so far. Panther though joining in. Both sloped heavy tanks. The King Tiger being much heavier though. And we see that the Sherman Firefly is again taking quite a bit of fire, though being hit this time. King Tiger though not joining in the fun, which certainly could have been of help. Fresh AVRE once again ready to fire away at these Grenadiers. And we see rockets raining everywhere.